Hi babies, how are you today? I hope you're very well. Well, today we'll be working on reported speech, okay? Also called indirect speech. If you have watched or you're about to watch the video I'll share with you by this wonderful group called Grammar Rocks, which in fact, it's a joke, it's a game on words, cause grammar rocks. Grammar is the best thing, at least that's what I think, okay? And also it is a rock and roll. They use rock and roll, right, to explain the change of tenses that occur in reported speech. Remember that reported speech or indirect speech does not refer to actual words, what you say directly or someone says directly, but what you report about what someone has said afterwards, right? Sometimes it's very shortly afterwards, sometimes it takes time and then they are reported. So watch the video if you haven't, and if you have, I hope you have liked it. Okay, it's very funny. It's about the typical change of tenses when you report. This is the most basic criteria about reported speech. When you report somebody else's words, you immediately resort to the immediate previous tense, right? So if the words have been uttered or expressed in the simple present, when you report those words, you use simple past. Yes, and then if they were uttered in simple past, you resort to past perfect, all right, and that's where you stay, okay? There's nothing further than past perfect. So there are several changes that we'll be working on as now that we have started working on reported speech, okay? But this first page that you have to work on, yes, from the booklet, all right, yes, this is the one you have to pay a look at today, starts with say, tell, and ask. These are the most typical reporting verbs, let's call them, right? Yes, in reported speech. Then later on we will see other reporting verbs that imply some sort of attitude, right? Yes, if you are ordering, or if you are threatening, yes, or if you're accusing, we'll see. But to begin with, it's a reminder of how to use say, tell, and ask, okay? You have expressions with say, tell, and ask, okay? This is for your information, FYI, okay? This is not directly linked to reported speech, but this general culture, okay? The collocations of say, tell, and ask, okay? What you say, what you tell, and what you ask. Yes, most probably ask, you already know all of them. But say and tell, sometimes they pose some difficulty when you have to decide which one to choose, okay? This is important for use of English, and when, for instance, when you have to come up with one suitable word or transformation, you need to know the right collocation, okay? Then you'll do this exercise in which you have to come up with say, tell, or ask, and then you have these basic changes, right? Yes, to begin with, the tense change that you will also watch on the video, right? That you always go one step back, the video says. So this is very, very clear in statements, okay? I'm talking about statements, right? So because today we'll be working on say, tell, and ask, and statements. Sentences are statements, all right? So when you have these tenses in direct speech, then you change to these tenses, okay? So as you can see, present simple changes to simple past, present continuous to past continuous, past simple to past perfect, okay? You'll see future simple to would, future continuous to would plus be playing instead of will be playing. Remember future continuous when we checked tenses, present perfect to past perfect, right? And present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous, right? Then you'll find this chart, okay? Speaking about tenses that do not change in reported speech. Maybe this is new. This is a mind-blowing concept, because you are used to changing the tense to the previous tense when you report. This is okay. You'll always be on the safe side, okay? Even the video tells you so, the rock and roll that you listen to. But sometimes you have these exceptions, yes? All right? And you have to bear them in mind. So for instance, it says the reporting verb said, told, etc., is in the present, the future, or the present perfect. For example, the weather is hot. She says, not said. So you can say, you can report like she says that the weather is hot. You're not changing anything there. You're not even changing the tense of the reporting, but you can do that. It's okay. Yes. Of course, in those cases in which the reporting verb, as in this one, she says, is in the simple present or the present perfect or the future. Another situation is when the speaker expresses general truths, permanent states, or conditions. General truths like water freezes at 0 centigrades. This is a general truth. Or the earth goes round the sun. So when you report, well, the teacher the other day said, even if the reporting verb is in the past, that the earth goes round the sun. So this is a general truth. There's no obligation to change it to the past because it's a truth. It's a universally acknowledged truth. Is it clear? Yes, so in these situations. Another situation is the speaker is reporting something immediately after it was said. Immediately. This is up to date, and you will see that on the second page when we work on up to date and out of date. Up to date is something that is still true, or it will take place in the future. So the hotel is awful. This is a minute later she said that the hotel is awful, but a minute later you are reporting. What did you say? I couldn't hear. She said that the hotel is awful. Ah, okay. Now I get it. And the last but not least, the reported sentence deals with unreal past or conditional type 2 or type 3 or wishes. You already have a past form, or you are dealing with the hypothesis, like if I were rich. So this is a hypothesis that it does not need to be changed. She said that if she were rich, this is a hypothesis, it's still true. It's a hypothesis for her. If she were rich, she said if she were rich, or if she wished she were rich. So you don't have to change. You're dealing with wishes here, or type 2, type 3 in the case of impossible. We will deal with conditionals, but remember type 3 was the impossible type of conditional, right? Or the hypothesis, conditional type 2. Or unreal past. Unreal past is this: I wish, if only, right? If I were you. The type 2, type 3, we will see unreal past later on, okay? Hopefully when we are together again, right? Later on in the year, in the syllabus. So this is the first page. Yes, you'll see that it's just a general revision of what you already know about reported speech. So watch the video, watch this tutorial, and then go through the exercises, right? I will give you the key later. Yes? By the way, I have already sent 10 invitations per class for our next Zoom meeting. Remember that I will divide the class in tens, in groups of 10, so it'll be more profitable. I can listen to you all. Yes, sometimes there are delays in the sound or in the image, and that can cause problems, right? So let's try out this system if it works. So the first 10 of third B will meet me first, and the 10 first of third A will meet me second, right? So see you then. For those who have been invited, if you have any questions, you can write to me. Yes, send me a message, ask me, right? I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. Well, I hope this tutorial was useful, right, for you and clear. But if you have any dangling questions, you just send me a message, okay? Enjoy the video, enjoy this tutorial, and send you lots of kisses. Thank you for watching. Bye, girlies.